In December, while out west on business, I was driving on Interstate 80 heading west just after a bad snowstorm. When I came over a hill, I saw a vehicle roll and come to rest on its side, almost completely crushed. I exited my car as a truck driver, who I later met as Josh, was climbing onto the crushed car and attempting to open the door. Unable to do so, he ran back to his truck and then back to the vehicle with what looked like to be a metal object of some sort. He climbed onto the vehicle and began pounding at the door. As he got the door opened, he immediately yelled for me to call 911. At this point, he was half in the vehicle while propping the door open on his back, attempting to stay clear of the smoke and steam which seemed to be hovering all around him. As I finished giving the police all the information I had, I moved closer to the vehicle and could hear the crying of a woman and her constantly telling him that she was pregnant. Surprising, given the situation, Josh stayed calm and told the woman that everything was going to be all right and there would be nothing to worry about. I attempted to help any way I could from the ground as he was trying to figure out a way to grab a hold of the woman while keeping the door propped on his back open to prevent it from closing and trapping her once more. As he went further into the car, he said several more calming things and encouraged the woman to stand if she could and come to him so he could grab her. He eventually got his hands under her arms and lifted her outside of the car. Now, clear of the door, he shut it and then quickly jumped off. He then stood on the side of the vehicle and had the young lady lean toward him, and he lifted her off the car and onto the ground. Now, once she was clear of the car, he quickly assisted her up the embankment and told me to follow as the car was likely to be struck as it was on the top of a hill and not visible to oncoming traffic. Now, fortunately, at that moment, another vehicle pulled up, and it turned out to be a nurse on the way home from the hospital. Josh informed her of the situation and medically what he saw from assessing her and got them both back to the vehicle. Now, after all were taken care of, he made a phone call to the paramedics and explained the situation. He then ran back to his truck and then all the way down the hill to set up triangles and on the way up, put a strobe light on the vehicle. Several minutes later, police and paramedics were on the scene and took the young lady away. Josh is not just a highway angel, but a true guardian angel. He did not for 1 second think about his own well-being as he ran down a major interstate and climbed onto a vehicle that, for all we knew, could have burst into flames and dove right into the unknown. What really haunts me is the fact that he attempted to wave down several vehicles to assist him, and they all slowed down, looked, and kept on going. Josh, faced with all this adversity, still pushed on and quite possibly saved lives. Please let him know how grateful I am for what he did that tragic night and how he will be forever remembered in my heart as a hero. Thank you, and God bless.